Welcome to Tech Brothers Amir. In this video, we are going to learn how to create user-defined table function UDTF in PySpark. So UDTF is used to generate multiple rows per input, and that's what we are going to take a look here. It can return multiple rows per input. That's another definition you have right there. And to define that, we use a UDTF and then provide a class and then a return type. So we are going to do a couple of examples here, and you will take a look how exactly it works. So here I'm defining a class with an eval method that will yield rows. In this class, we define how to single input value can reproduce multiple output rows. Here we split a sentence into separate words and yield each word as its own row. Now we are defining a class here and call it split words. And here I'm defining a eval method. And here we are using the syntax and the text. That's what it is going to accept from us, and then it is going to look into that text and then split that text and yield a word, and that's how it is going to return us rows. Now here we have to, once we create this class, what we are going to do, we are going to register this class as a UDTF. So we need to use the UDTF function to register this class and define schema for output. In this case, each row will contain a single column name word of the type string. So here is the name of that our UDTF function that we are creating here, and then we are registering by using UDTF. Here we provide the class that we just created on top that accept the text and then that split that text into the words. And then we are saying, hey, guess what, it's going to return the type of word, and that's going to be string. So this is what the return type is going to be happening for this function. Now we can go apply it directly with this value, or maybe if we have a data frame, then we can apply on different columns and all that. So here what I'm doing for the example, I have just a very simple text right there, and PySpark is powerful, so we are providing this string, and what's going to happen is going to break that into each of the word. That's what it will do. So let's go ahead and execute this and take a look on the output. So here is our output, and you can see that it is returning as word, and then each word is separated. So before that, when we provided that, it was a complete sentence, and then it broke those words into this, split this text into the words. That's what this function did for us. So let's take a look on another example here, and we are saying at the rate UDTF and then return type num, and that's integer, and then we send plus underscore one integer type as well. So here in this class, what we are doing here, we are creating this method, and then we are accepting x, and once this accept x, it yield x and x plus 1. So if you use this function, let's say if I call this function here, then what's going to happen is going to return us 5 and also return us 6. So now this is this is going to register right away, as we are using at the rate UDTF right here, okay, and this is the syntax we used. In the previous example, what we did, we created a class first and then use the function here to register that. So it's your choice however you want to work, but this will work as well. Now what we are going to do, we are going to go ahead and call the plus 1 UDTF with the literal number. So here we see that we have passing a number 5 here, and then we are calling this plus 1 function, and then using show. So let's execute that. Once what's going to happen, it's going to take number 5, as we said that inside the eval method. So you see that it's accepting the number, then it's yielding the same number plus and the same number plus 1. So you can see that num, that's the return right here. You see that that's the column it is returning. Return type is integer. We can see that it's number 5, and then we have plus 1. So that's the plus 1 column or output that's coming as a 6. So that's equal to integer as well, and the logic is right here for that plus 1. So this is how you will create the user-defined table functions and then register them. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.